Georgia, say hi to the people. Hi, what are you doing? Good morning. Morning, everybody. Well, ladies and gents, boys and girls, here's what's on the agenda today. The part of this build I've been putting off. Drilling that lovely oil pan, that CTS V pan that I put on this thing, and my lovely carbide drill bit, and my lovely Harbor Freight tap and die set. 1/2 inch NPT. I believe it's a 1/2 inch 13 pitch thread for this bad boy right there. And I've got a 29/64 drill bit there. So that's the conversion, so that when you tap this guy, your threads will be good and everything will work out. So I already kind of started a little pre-hole there. Got it started a little bit. You know, I'm jamming that thing in there. You know, Tech Tip probably should have cleaned up the floor, but didn't. So anyway, you know, that's what I'm up to. A little nervous, not gonna lie. You know, I did all my research, everything fits. So this is the drain feed line. So this is a 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch here. And so I got me some 1/2 inch PSI, I think that's power steering fluid hose. And let's cruise up here up top because I've done a few things. So I made this little 4A in line and got the 4A in here. And I'm going to run that down, and I just used some compression fittings. Built that. I did a video earlier on how to do those. You basically just screw these little guys in. Make sure that hose gets all the way up to the tip before you start putting that in. I put a little WD-40 on there to help it slide, just so, you know, those. I broke one of the 4A ends the first time tightening it up, so this one's not super tight. It does turn, but it's, I mean, it's not super tight on there, but it is snug because these little 4A end lines, you know, I don't know if it's the Summit brand or what. Not giving them a bad plug or anything, just it broke. They sent me a new one, no charge, and shipped it on their own dime. So there's the other end, the 4A end for that. I'm gonna go into right down there. See that guy? That's gonna be the winner chicken dinner. So we're gonna jam that in there, in that bolt right there. Take that guy out, put that compression fitting in. That I got it from Jags on that one. Come over here to the parts box and we'll look and see what this is. So it's a billet. It's the M16 1.5 to 4A in fitting, and so you guys can see that. So that's what I got there. I got me a map sensor, 3-bar. I might have messed up, but I'll look at that here in a minute. Got a weld-on bung, aluminum, because I've got to get. So when I got my Terminator kit, sorry for all the Blair Witch projects, I've got to basically put my mat sensor, focus, right there, right there. My turbo doesn't have a fitting for the blow-off valve, the wastegates, and so I'm going to basically put this in right in here somewhere. I may put it, you know, a little further up, kind of right up in there somewhere, closer to the turbo itself. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Gotta find some 4-inch exhaust pipe to come off of this. So I got me a stainless steel 45. Went over to, you know, Kev's Automotive. Got the 45. So I will weld this guy on. You know, it was interesting. We were having a conversation on welding last night, and you know, Kev's the man when it comes to welding. Like titanium, all of it, chromoly, he welds it all. So, you know, coming back to my glorious piece here that I'm so proud of. You know, I cut my teeth on this thing, and you know, that right there, this one right here is what I'm working for to basically hold the silicone clamps, you know, right here. That's what, you know, if you don't have a good bead around that and you go to put those clamps on it, that bead right there will really stop that clamp from allowing that boot to come off. But, you know, Kev's the ingenuity master. The junkyard, these condensers right there, cut just like you see it right there, made this guy. So we pie cut the heck out of that. Now, it was going right over there. I showed you in previous videos. I flipped it around. I got a 3.5 to 2.5. And so I'm probably going to have to cut this guy. Boom. Cut that off. Weld it there. Figure this out. We've got to redo my alternator bracket. I don't know if you can see down there, but there's a little bit of room in between that right there. That's the problem. So we're going to have to fix that before it breaks the head, because, you know, we want to get some RPMs in this bad boy. But we were talking about welding last night, you know, and if you look at Kev's welds, I mean, you know, that's pretty fabulous right there, because I melted the heck out of it. Now, it's hard making transitions, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, the dude can do it. I mean, it's penetrated through. That's solid. It's not going to leak. You know, we spent $0 on that. $0. And we've got a pretty cool intake tube. Now I can figure out what I want to do here as far as routing that. I'm going to have to put a blow-off valve on this somewhere. I'm going to clamp it off, probably right off of this, build a clamp somehow to that, or just maybe off of this right here, just boom, right off that ground or something. I don't know. But I got to strap it in so it'll hold on for the ride. It's not like it's going to be fast or anything though, so it won't have to hold on too much. But I may just leave that sticking out of the hood just like that, you know. When you build stuff, you just have little momentums. But I've got this 3-bar map. I don't know if it's just going to be a plug and play like that. Hopefully it will, and I can put that bad boy in and get these bungs welded in for my mapped sensors, charge pipes, so blow-off valves, and get all this stuff connected. So I got a S400 coming from V&S, and I mean, guys, that's it. My snake eater should be here today for the injectors. So that's where I'm at right now. It's fairly easy. Joe says, "Hi guys, what are we doing?" It's kind of cool out here. The weatherman says it's going to be 24 in the next couple of days. I'm not really excited about that. My dad shaved me. Okay, so anyway, George is done talking. So, but you know, we're getting there, guys. So I'm excited for the first startup. It's going to be fun. I've got a lot going on, and got some other projects going on that just aren't working out right. It's hard getting parts sometimes, the right parts when they're precise parts. But hopefully I can get all this stuff rounded up and have some good videos for you guys. So anyway, there you go.